So welcome back to another video. In this video today we're going to review Core Nutritionals Fury Pre-Workout. Now if you're new to the channel, my name is David Fredrickson and I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. This is my honest review on this product. I took it for 5 days. I'm going to tell you guys my experience on it. But first I want to get into the ingredient profile. I picked this product not because someone mentioned it or anything like that. It's just because there's a few ingredients in here. There's halostatian and pregnenolone in this product. And halostatian, I'll go over that real quick before we get into the ingredient profile, is a stimulant that's similar to ephedrine, but it's very mild. But it creates a euphoria feeling, so that feel-good feeling. And pregnenolone, so I don't make the ingredient profile boring, is in small dosages it helps with euphoria and it helps with memory, focus, thought process, but in large doses is like 50 milligrams to 100 milligrams. They use it actually to boost hormone levels in the body. So it's pretty much the mother hormone to DHEA and all these other hormones in your body. It controls cortisol, testosterone, estrogen in larger dosages, but in this product they have it in a low dose and it's mainly put in there not to mess with your hormones. And this is not a banned substance or anything like that. This is a natural substance. The body produces it just like if you're going to take DHEA. And in this low dose, it's mainly used for memory, focus, and euphoria. So we'll get right into the ingredient profile. I'll put it off to the left here. We're going to start off with the first ingredient, which is L-citrulline. That's at 6 grams. L-citrulline, of course, is a vasodilator. It's going to give you blood flow to the muscle, give you that pump. Then we have creatine monohydrate at 5 grams. That's pretty good to dose it. I'm not fond, or actually I don't have any kind of like a negative thought about people putting creatine in pre-workouts, because creatine you should be dosing every day, and if you put it in a pre-workout or if it's in your pre-workout, you don't have to worry about dosing it that day and it's all said and done. And creatine, through all the studies, has been shown that dosing it before or after your training, they haven't nailed it down to which one is better, is best. So having it in a pre-workout is actually pretty good. And then on your off days, you got to remember, so you're loading, that you're maintaining that, you're taking 3 to 5 grams on your off days, anytime during the day. Next ingredient on here, creatine is going to ATP, power output, going to help with more reps, more strength, more volume, of course, when you're loaded. Then we have betaine anhydrous, which is at 2.5 grams. Now, betaine anhydrous is actually a great ingredient. It's got a ton of health benefits, liver enzymes, helps liver enzyme, heart. But in pre-workouts, it's used for power output, cell volumization, hydration, and exercise performance. And next ingredient on the list is glycersize at 2 grams. Now, glycersize is going to draw water into the cells. So I don't know if you've taken a pre-workout before that you got a pump, but it was like a dry pump and it didn't have any glycerol in it. But if you take a product with glycerol in it, you get that dry pump, but you also get that cell volumization. So you walk out of the gym, whenever there's glycersize, I think there's glycer pump or just straight glycerol in a product, you feel like you're bigger when you walk out of the gym, like you grew an inch on your arms if you're doing bicep days, and it sticks with you for a little while. So glycersize is actually a good formation. It's supposed to be a non-clumping ingredient because glycerol is very clumpy when it's in a pre-workout. Very good ingredient. And then we have L-tyrosine at 2 grams. Now, L-tyrosine helps with neural function, brain function, processing, but also helps with exercise endurance and output, as far as aerobic output, especially when you couple it with caffeine. And it says, next ingredient on the list is caffeine anhydrous at 375 milligrams. So that's a good whopping dose of caffeine, and it's usually a little higher than I like it. I don't like going above 325 usually. The only reason why is if you're dealing with a pump product, when you have too many stimulants in a pre-workout where they're putting pump ingredients, the caffeine can cause some vasorestriction. So it kind of like, it's fighting against each other. You got an arginine product in there that's trying to dilate the blood vessels, and caffeine's trying to restrict them. But they thought about this. Well, I think they thought about it. I don't think they just threw this ingredient in there for the heck of it. Next ingredient on the list is Vasodrive AP at 254 milligrams. This ingredient is great. I'm glad they put this in this, because if they didn't, I don't think the pump would have been as good, and we'll get into how the pump was and everything afterwards. but Vasodrive AP relaxes the blood vessels. So it's not like a nitric oxide booster. It opens up the blood vessels. So it's a great ingredient when you have a high stemmed product to have in there. And there are a couple out there, but this is a very popular one and it works very well. Then we have acetylcholine in here at 250 milligrams. Acetylcholine is like alpha GPC, but alpha GPC has more exercise help to it as far as like power output and stuff. Acetylcholine is mainly all memory and focus and cognitive function. It's a very solid ingredient and really delivers, and that's a pretty good dose there. Then we have Halostation, which I talked about in the beginning. Halostation is at 100 milligrams in 2 scoops, and that's pretty good. Now this is not the HCl version. I don't know what the difference is between Halostation by itself and Halostation HCl, but if you read studies on this, it's 100 milligrams a day you start out with, which is supposed to be 50 milligrams separated throughout the day if you're using it as a daily type product. But like I said, this is like ephedrine, but a milder version. Gives you euphoria, gives you focus, and coupling it with caffeine actually enhances the energy factor, but more of a smooth factor as far as energy wise. No heart palpitations, nothing like that. It's very mild. Then we have Heparin A at 20 milligrams, and Heparin A basically is a acetylcholine inhibitor, so our enzyme inhibitor. So basically there's an enzyme that will degrade choline in the brain, and Heparin A actually blocks that enzyme, so you get more acetylcholine floating through the brain, so you get that much more focus out of the product. So it couples well with choline products or ingredients. Then we have pregnenolone, and we talked about 10 milligrams. And now the Halostation and the pregnenolone is why I bought this product, because I wanted to see how it did. So we'll get into my experience on this product. So this is Core Nutritionals Fury, just to remind you. And this I took for 5 days. The first 2 days I took it by itself, 2 scoops. 2 scoops first day, 2 scoops second day. I wanted to see if it would deliver the same effects, you know, taking it just one after the other. And effects didn't change, it still delivered. And then I took it the 3rd day as a 1 scoop with some beta-alanine in there. And I'm not going to get too much into beta-alanine, but this is the one that I use. Beta-alanine is like creatine, you need to load it, so you should be taking that every day. Just to see if the beta-alanine would deliver with the 1 scoop. And it was mostly a cardio and core day. So 1 scoop gave me enough energy to do my core, and my cardio. I didn't notice any kind of a difference with the beta-alanine put in there, because like I said, that's a dosing thing. It's either your body's either loaded and you're going to use it, or it's not. And then the 4th day, I actually took 2 scoops on a training day, and this was a pull day, and I did beta-alanine with that. And I, like I said, didn't feel much of a difference. So having this product without beta-alanine, other than if you're like a big fan of just having the placebo effect of the tingles, this product does not need the beta-alanine. It's not going to make a difference in the way it delivers. And then the 5th day, I actually did the 2 scoops of beta-alanine again, just because I love with beta-alanine. I take it every day anyways. Now, what I experienced on this product was the pump. The pump was, I'd say, an 8 out of 10. So it delivered a very, very good pump with that high amount of caffeine. Now, for all of you guys that are high stim junkies that want something that's going to just kick you in the butt to kick you out the door to go work out, this is not deliver energy like that. So this comes on about a half an hour in, and it's a smooth energy through your workout. So it'll last like 2 hours, and it's pretty much steady. It doesn't peak, it doesn't really drop for about 2 hours as far as taper off, and it's just a steady, smooth flow of energy. And then the focus factor is actually, for this being an all-in-one product, focus with this thing was actually, I'd say, 9 out of 10. I mean, it delivered the focus. The biggest thing on this that I like about this product was the euphoria feeling. So when you take this and you hit the gym, you feel good. I don't know if you've ever taken a product that makes you feel good, but this product actually does deliver in making you feel good. The euphoria feeling is very good. If you guys liked the video, if you have any comments, leave them down below. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. Other than that, this is Dave. I'm signing off. We'll see you guys.